Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Brace yourself for an earth-quaking shock. Nothing you have ever seen, nothing you have ever felt could prepare you for this colossus of entertainment.
The Double D.
This is kind of weird. It's a Monday edition of the Double D Show. Thanks for checking me out. Now, I have a little bit of an issue today. A couple of the guys took personal days, then a couple of guys come down with some stomach bugs, and they got the shits. So I'm kind of flying solo, so I had to start going into the bench and trying to find some people. And my buddy Brandon Johnson, he stepped up, our comedian friend. How you doing, sir?
Hey man, happy to be here. I think if they were a bit sick, they probably bet on Miami.
I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't come today because I didn't want to get the shits.
Yeah.
We got a busy schedule this week. We got a ton of stuff going on, and oh man, so we got a special guest in studio today. This is his second time here, but we've worked with him. He headlined our comedy festival, Idiot Radio Fest 2017.
Yeah.
Let's welcome back to the Double D Show our buddy J Russ. Woo! What's up, man?
What's up?
It's been a while since I've seen you.
You're
crazy busy with the football and all that, and then you got to do the stand up and then regular gigs and
you laying people off, man.
It's crazy, man.
You laying people off up here now.
No, they just got the poops. They're not. I don't want to get the poops.
Yeah. AKA bookies are after them.
I love this place, man. Y'all cool people.
Thank you. I'm glad. It's nice to have people like you guys that are part of the show and help us out with the show.
Y'all
and
cool
come
people.
in, and I'm glad. Oh man, we got so much going on. I don't know where to begin.
Let's talk about it, man.
We'll talk about. We got some stuff with you we're going to talk about, but I got a couple plugs I got to get out of the way. All these big responsibilities now, it's crazy. So we got coming up Wednesday, and we don't usually do Wednesday shows live here at the Brookline Pub Studios, 734 Brookline Boulevard. But we have a special guest coming in Wednesday, 6 p.m., comedian Matt Light's coming in, nice. And he's going to hang out with us. And you can catch that live right now, like you're catching it live right now on TuneIn Radio, live online radio, Apple iTunes Internet Radio, also our free Idiot Radio app, which can be downloaded on iTunes and the Google Play Store. So we've come up a lot since you were here last. We got our pubic hair now.
The Trump effect. Huh?
Yeah. And then also you can catch the podcast. If you can't catch a live broadcast, you can catch our podcast at Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker, YouTube, and my favorite, iHeartRadio. Yeah. So that's huge. We got a big, also this week coming up, we got a big, we're having our Idiot Radio Holiday Extravaganza on Ice 2.0. That's the second one we've ever done. It'll be Saturday, December 9th, right here at the Brookline Pub, 8 p.m., 734 Brookline Boulevard. There's no cover charge or anything. Just come hang out with us, drink. Idiot Radio bought the Double D Show trophies for our Pittsburgh City Paper award. So nice. I think we have Brian Jerome, our comic friend, passing them out, and he's going to roast us as he's passing out the trophies. Nice. We're going to do an eggnog chug challenge. We'll get half gallons of eggnog, and the one time that we did this, it set a world record.
Really?
Yeah, but we're not going to touch the world record. I think the guy drank a gallon. Back then we did a gallon, and I think he did it in like 23 seconds.
Is there milk in eggnog?
Yeah.
Nobody black was in that challenge.
No, there wasn't.
Nutmeg, cinnamon.
And then we're going to do some games with the crowd. We're going to do like a snowman, that toilet paper thing where you race, and we're going to do that. And then we also have a Christmas world record where we're going to recreate the world's tallest human Christmas tree. And basically, we just decorate Big Mike like a Christmas tree. He's 6'8", and we put garland and lights, and the people in the crowd put bulbs on him. And at the end, we put a star on top, and we
should just put Howie D. Mack on top.
He's an angel already.
Yeah,
he's a small angel already.
Put a little Howie up there.
So yeah, we got that, and it's gonna be a good time if you can make it out. Come out with us and party and drink, and I don't know. I think I'm taking an Uber that day. I don't know if I'm gonna get a DUI.
You gonna get drunk on eggnog?
I think I'm gonna get a little tipsy.
Like the Griswold.
I don't drink too often, so it'll be nice to turn up, I guess, for one night and for the year.
And help out your community Uber driver.
Yeah.
Hey, do you drink, Brandon?
I have been known to imbibe a little bit.
Wow. Brandon, I would love to see you drunk one time. Brandon, that would actually be pretty dope to see you drunk.
A lot of people say that, but then it's like...
He's like Frank the Tank. We're going streaking. We're going to the cannon.
That would be pretty dope.
And it's weird because whenever I do, it's almost like a bit of a Hulk effect. So as long as I have some Hulk busters out there to
try to
keep
fight?
me down and everything.
Brandon gets drunk and probably wants to play basketball all day. I can see you want to play basketball.
No, I
I
get
can
drunk.
see you being a hugger.
Listen, it's very low,
Right.
but then out of the far beyond, it's like a Hulk effect will hit me, and I'll end up saying something or doing something that's socially unacceptable.
Now, is the Hulk effect reversed? Have you beat or have gotten beat up with the Hulk effect?
That because of my demeanor and everything, I'm able to avoid a lot of fights. I either use a Jedi mind trick or just if need be,
Doctor
there's a lot of other
Strange.
people around me.
There it is.
Yeah, that's whiskey for me, man. Every time I drink whiskey, I try
I
to get
can't
in
drink.
fights,
I took a
man.
drink. I took a shot last night. I can't. I'm not a drinker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
drinker. I'm an eater.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I was telling you before the show, I'm on this diet, and
That's what's
I started. I have to do another plug. This is what
Do it.
happens with all these. I was telling you all this crazy shit since the
Yeah.
last time you were here. For those of you interested, DDP Yoga Now app on iTunes and Google Play. You can download it. And my friend Diamond Dallas Page, former WCW
What?
3-time champion and WWE Hall of Famer, he comes on the show. He's coming to town next week. I'm supposed to meet him for drinks.
Nice.
And,
Bang.
yeah. And I've been doing DDP yoga. I'm in my third week, and I don't, with my schedule being so crazy, I get like 2 of the 5 days in. But it's so cool how it monitors you. You have before and after pictures. It keeps track of your progress, your diet. He has motivational speeches. So it's a good app to check out. And if it's something that it's life-changing from like all these retired wrestlers and
Right.
Yep.
and even it's breaking into the NFL. A lot of old NFL players are doing it,
Right.
and even current guys. So
Right.
if you have constant pain and stuff like that, check it out. DDP Yoga Now. So
Diamond Dallas
that pays
Page.
that pays for my membership.
There it
That
is.
just paid for my membership.
Jake the Snake Roberts approved.
Yeah, Jake the Snake
Oh,
Roberts,
yes.
Scott Hall, Chris Jericho.
I always thought about that. Did Jake the Snake actually have teeth?
He
They didn't have venom.
He went through a lot of
We're
snakes.
supposed to have him on soon.
He always threw that bag on the wrestling ring, and I was like, oh,
Yeah. Damien.
what's in that bag of snakes?
In interviews, he said he was afraid of the snake. But he was also a crackhead, too, at the
Like,
time.
he saw himself. He like, listen, this is your character. You're going to have a snake in the ring with you.
And he's
You're
afraid
like, okay.
And then like
He
the
didn't even
snakes.
know.
And then like the snakes would die. So by the time it hit your city, it was probably on Damien number 27.
Yeah, there's a story that it died, and he didn't tell Vince, and it died, and he brought it to the ring and threw it on somebody,
And it didn't
and
move.
it was dead, and it stunk, and like I said, hopefully I think he's coming on soon because with the connection with Paige,
Yeah.
now I can get him. So
You can never predict what happens with animals. So,
Right.
like, if the snake was in the ring and then it just started shedding skin,
Yeah.
he was sitting on top of the giant, Andre the Giant.
yeah,
That would have been dope.
I think he was. I think
Did he
Andre
die
was
before that?
Definitely. I think he was around for that.
Yeah, he was around for
Yeah,
this
he was
right?
around for Jake the Snake.
All the big guys, him and Earthquake and Tugboat, a.k.a. Typhoon. Whenever they would get near the snakes, it was always weird seeing a 400-pound guy just like running horror.
Yeah, I run
Jay? Did you see our wrestling run that we did?
No.
We did a cross promotion with a PWX Fight Society out of McKeesport, and we got to be in the main event with the heavyweight champion, our buddy Dean Radford.
Nice.
And we were slugging people with chairs. And
Really?
It was awesome.
Is there a
man.
science to that?
How
How do you hit, or you just tapping people with chairs all
Just
day?
like hit the flat side,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess. I don't know, but it was a good time. I mean, we were involved way more than we thought we would be. And I think we're going to go back, man. My 2-year-old was, you see him in the crowd, he's going berserk. He's going, yeah. And then they were like, he's scared of Santa Claus. He's definitely afraid of Santa Claus. But the wrestlers go out on the floor and started fighting on the floor.
He loves it.
And he went to go help Dean, our buddy. He went to go fight the other guy, and he's definitely afraid of Santa Claus, but he'll fight a wrestler.
Hey, congratulations. Like I said, congratulations on #1 podcast.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is dope.
It was, we found out in the process that to be a cool podcast guy, you got to have a lot of Twitter followers.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have that. We still have MySpace. We don't even have Facebook. No.
I don't have many Twitter followers.
I don't use it. I don't think we ever use it. But we were getting made fun of. They don't even have any Twitter followers.
Really?
So, yeah. We went out and campaigned for real. We talked to real people.
The Trump effect. Show. I don't know. I don't use Twitter.
Yeah, I don't even understand it. I try to go on and get confused and retweets.
I don't even know how to retweet. Like I figure I want to retweet, but say something with the tweet. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. And then, I noticed, too, you can't edit. So once you send it, it's there. And then you're like, fuck, I got to delete it. Yeah.
And then redo it again. Just like, hold on. Sorry, I took a screenshot of the original one.
Now, you got a lot going on. You're I see you're always involved with a football, flag football.
Yes. Pittsburgh Flag Football League.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I've noticed with friends of mine that are coaching like regular football, like pad football, that their numbers are way down.
Right.
Like even in the middle school level, they're way down, and the team stinks.
Right.
Because they're not getting the athletes because parents don't want them doing contact and hitting. So, have you seen a spike up in that?
Well, flag football in general across the nation is improving, and a lot more parents, even people who do tackle or doing flag, they're doing both. But I think what's happening is parents. For players who have no intentions on playing tackle, or for players who aren't really that good in tackle, they love playing flag. It's like their way of just playing football. So we've reached a dynamic of players that tackle players teams probably don't want.
They're probably like basketball players.
Yeah, basketball players. It's co-ed with girls and boys, and we just it's more of an inclusion. So we take everybody. So like that kid that probably would never play tackle or probably would never get on the field. There's more of those in the city than there is actually like the dopest athletes.
Yeah.
So we're just everybody come on over and play this flag, and it's a way for you to actually to be a part of a team and actually cooperate and be good, productive. So
it's good. It keeps kids out of trouble. Keeps them off the streets.
They love it,
and it's something positive. I love the positive stuff.
Yeah.
I was telling you before the show, my students here from the Brookline Teen Outreach. I did an 8-week workshop,
right?
And it was only 5 kids this time.
Right.
And I put them all together, and they did their own podcast, and they were so good at it that now they're going to do an every other week show here.
Really?
At Idiot Radio, yeah.
So
it's called the Nerdnado Podcast. Check it out. Yeah, the best place to check it is iHeartRadio. Check it out on iHeartRadio. Search podcasts and Idiot Radio, and it comes up right there. You see Nerdnado. They've done 3 episodes. I don't relate too much. I mean, when they talk about the comic book movies, but then they go into video games and Magic the Gathering and Dungeons, I'm like, I don't know anything about
Contra. After Mike Tyson punch out, I don't know.
I've been trying to eyeball one of those bootleg
I don't know.
those bootleg mini NESs to see if it has Punch Out on it, because that's the only game I want to play.
I can play Sega, and then every other controller after Sega lost me. The A, B, first when Nintendo had the A and B button, I was fine.
Yeah.
When Sega came out with the C button, I was like, how's this going to work?
This is getting confused.
Yeah. Now every other controller is every other controller has 8 buttons on it. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing this. You would hate me in a fighting game because I hit the same button. It's just kicks. It's just kick.
Are you a gamer? Do you do games?
The only game franchise I stay true to is Tekken off of any console.
I love Tekken.
I can see, Brad, you get the Incredible Hulk syndrome when you're drunk playing video games, huh?
And that's the thing. It kind of slows me down, but at the same time, I will end up saying something horrible to the opponent if I can.
So you talk online, you do the online thing.
No, I don't. And it's usually to my friend whom I've known for 14 years.
Yeah.
You get a little bit in me.
What do
and
you
it's
tell?
just like
What's the craziest thing
What's
you told somebody?
what's Brandon Johnson's
Yeah.
shit talk?
Yeah, what you say, Bree?
It's something like if Charlie Murphy, I think, would probably say something.
Right.
I incorporate that with whoever fighter that they picked.
Damn.
So if they picked Kazuya, who has his own family backside, I'm just like, oh man, nobody else wants you because you really are a bastard.
Wow.
And just like,
Personal.
and just flame on with him from there,
Brandon.
man.
I couldn't play with you. 'Cause you get personal like that with the characters.
It is my shame. It is my shame.
Dang, Brandon. That's like I said. That's how when like that's talking about like when women rip. Like if you like try to like
They hit
rip on
hard,
they
man.
hit hard. Like they.
That's why you got little
Yeah,
dick.
that's
And I'm
it.
like,
That's like,
you
hold
know
on,
I
yeah.
do. I don't. It's not a secret.
Yeah, it's not even rip. It's actual real. You didn't even pay your rent last week. I mean, it's like, hey, you're right. I did.
Stop bringing up my CCAC education, man. Come on,
Yeah.
man. I got my associates.
I couldn't play with you, Brandon. That would hurt my like. I would really like because that's how I feel about Monopoly. Like I can't play Monopoly because life is hard as it is, and if I'm like that person that's about to like,
Stressing about bills.
yeah,
and
like
then
I'm
you gotta
stressing
stress
about
a
bills
game.
in real life, and now I'm stressing about it in a video, like a board game, and I'm waiting for it to go across to get this $200. I'm living check to check at this point on a video on a board game. I'm living check to check on a board game. So like that's why I hate games like that. So you would
Yeah.
I would. I'm
You're
actually
probably,
video.
you're probably good at that game.
Yeah, you
bro.
would-
You got good
You got
credit.
stash.
I think
Yeah.
I played Monopoly 3 times in my lifetime, and I've lost. I mainly played Sorry, Mousetrap,
Ooh, Mousetrap.
Uno,
Wow.
and of course, like all the Black Family playing card
Spades,
games, whether it's
Tom.
Spades,
Yeah, you know.
Tom,
Yeah.
500,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Stuff like get you in fights.
But that's the thing. Whenever I'm around my family members and I'm playing those board games, like they're older, so I kind of defer to them, and I'm like quiet. I don't renege or anything, and I know that kind of sounded bad, but I don't. but I try. I defer to them, and it's like, okay, let's move on. They get mad at everybody else, but I'm just like quiet, and I'm just like, here's my cards.
Black games tend to end in fights.
They do.
It doesn't
around
matter.
the holidays.
Yeah, any kind of family game with black centered is a fight waiting to happen.
I feel excluded in this conversation.
It's like it's supposed to be a game of fun, but it's really,
It's really over who did something 23 years ago between your aunt and your uncle.
Come on, Cleve.
And then also about
Come
paternity.
on here. Come on in. Let's show walk. Come on. And then you're going to limp back. You walk over, but you're limping back.
There it is.
Don't let the gray hair fool you. I ain't no easy win, nigga.
That's my way to interject in that conversation because I'm like, I don't know.
It's all right. You can play with us.
I mean, we have Tupperware parties.
So how that'll be a fight out of black family.
But so how's the comedy thing going?
I love it. I'm getting. I haven't been doing as much because I've been real focused on the football.
Yeah.
It's been taking a lot. It takes a lot, but.
Now you're running the one
I run
branch,
the
the
Southside branch,
branch,
which
yeah,
is our
phew.
biggest branch.
I
It's
know
the biggest
that.
branch.
I know that feeling doing baseball.
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's tough. I mean, you got to deal with more
Parents,
parents,
coaches.
coaches, and it's because it's volunteer. So it's like you got to deal with parents who, everything's could be an issue. You got to deal with coaches sometimes not showing up every now and then, which is very rare.
Yeah.
But when it does happen, you got to go. And then sometimes you got to deal with if a parent just doesn't like their coach,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah. Every time they see you, they're like,
yeah, what do you want me to do? I mean, so it's like you got to deal with that.
Yeah.
And I coach 2 teams. So it's not only am I running the league, I'm coaching the 5 and 6 year olds,
Yeah.
and then after that I got to coach 7, 8, 9. At the same time, I still got to deal with issues on the field. So it's like it's a very draining day.
Yeah.
But now, I have shows coming up, and I have a show actually coming up December 16th for that league at the Arcade Comedy Theater, which is going to actually be pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
How can they get tickets?
ArcadeComedyTheater.com, I guess. Just go see December 16th, 10 p.m.
Okay.
I'm headlining T-Rogue.
Oh, nice.
And Ray Zawatney are also on the show.
Oh, nice. All friends of the show.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's good to see doing stuff like that. We used to do that for the baseball league, and that's how I
Yeah.
met Ty Mack, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he did the one for my baseball league.
Mac.
Like 5 years ago, I think it was.
Mac, I did a show with Mac one time. Mac had I forgot where it was at. Mac had me in tears, yo. Like
He killed it here when we did the Brookline Teen Outreach fundraiser, and he came in. Matt Wolfarth was the headliner, and he, out of everybody, he killed it.
What I think I try to do is what I started doing. I started trying to put, because like I started comedy in 2009, and I will always have like T-Robe on my show. And I put one other person. I think
you guys kind of like do that hand in hand with each other. He calls you, and that's the first time I seen you was with T-Robe at the Rose.
The first 6-7 years of my comedy pretty much was all every show I did. I had T-Robe on it. Every show he did, he would put me on.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was like,
we can't afford them. So.
Yeah.
So I can't get them on it.
I know.
The ticket sales to the price, I won't make any money. So I can't. I got to get a bigger venue.
I mean, whenever I have shows out of state or another college or wherever, T-Rowe is my guy, and he would take me one on.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't feel like I was giving, like I was paying respect to people who were doing it way before me. Yeah. And I never I don't have a clique. Yeah. I'm not in any clique in Pittsburgh. I'm not with this crew, like, the Adam Sandler type. Yeah. And I'm not in that.
There's good and there's bad with that.
There's good and bad with that.
With the comedy boom, I noticed, like, it happened with DJs back when the MP3s came into play.
Right.
And DJing was so popular, like, I was getting $200 a night, and then some kid with a pair of speakers and a computer was undercutting me for $50. You know what I mean?
That, man.
So, I mean, I've seen what I've noticed the comedy boom has leveled off a little bit since like a year ago.
Right.
But
that was always my thing. I do know there are cliques.
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh comedy, where there's cliques probably in every city.
Right.
But I always told myself, there's great to be in a clique, but I've never wanted to be dedicated to
somebody like
these
you.
people.
They all respect.
You would think,
because I mean, the talent alone speaks.
You would
for
think
itself.
though, but I don't get on many shows.
Yeah.
Like and that's because I'm not ink. I don't get on many shows.
So, do you do any open mics anywhere or anything?
Only way I would do open mic is if I'm really just trying to practice
new
something.
stuff.
Yeah, I would never do open mic. Like T-Rowe respects me enough to never ask me to do like if his open mic at the Improv, he would ask me to come down there and just close the show,
like a feature,
like that. But as far as like get on it to try to win it.
Now, I haven't announced my new gig yet, but I started in January. I'll be announcing it soon.
Oh.
But the guy that I'm working with, he wants me to do an open mic.
Do it.
And
yes.
I mean, I have the material written. I've just never done it in front of people.
Do it.
And it's getting the time and the balls to do it.
How can you not do it?
That's the thing. Like, I respect what you guys do too much. Like, I'm a radio guy. Like, I'm good at fart jokes and stuff like that. Like, but as far as the comedy thing, like, I look at it as a different way than most people. I look at it as an art form from a fan's point of view.
Right.
You know, like guys like you and Brandon, and like I sit back and watch from a fan, and I definitely don't want to insult anybody by saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing comedy now," because I'm not. I just want to do the open mic, and the guy wants to see if I can what my writing's like.
Do it. So, you know what? Because let's say you're not. Let's just say nobody laughs at this open mic, because open mics are brutal for most part. I mean, most people at the open mic aren't that funny, and you're just on there and you're just working it. But there are things you can see about a comic, even though maybe they're not getting laughs.
Yes, the stage part isn't the biggest issue for me. Is just timing it out.
Right.
Because I know they give you like 5 minutes at an open mic.
You get 5 minutes.
And I'm like, I've never done the material in front of people.
Right.
So I don't know it's in my head.
Time it.
But I'd have to do it in front of the mirror or something, time it.
Time it. But whenever you do it in the mirror, time it.
It would be easier for me to do it in front of a crowd than the mirror.
Really?
I would be embarrassed to do it in front of the mirror. I don't know why.
I started in the mirror.
Yeah.
Even now and then, if I'm really like preparing for something big, I might go back to the mirror just to kind of see. But like, I started in the mirror, and if I had to do a 40-minute set,
I would be in my own head. If I saw myself, I'd be in my own head, and I'd get nervous.
Yeah, now, you got to work through it.
But if in front of I've been in front of crowds for so long, 20 years. You know, we've been doing this show was called the Village Idiots
Right.
back in 2000.
I
we
keep
started.
idiot in that name.
Yeah,
huh?
that's where we pay. So the original show is Village Idiots, and so to pay homage to Village Idiots, we named the station Idiot Radio,
She's
and
a
then the Double
counselor.
D
You
show.
know.
The Double D show is the new version of the Village Idiots, basically.
Nice.
Like a lot of people were like, "Where did the Double D show come from?" When we
Right.
won that award, and it was like, "We're an old show. We were on B94. We were on 100.7. We were on
Nice.
ESPN Radio. You know, we were on all these different things." But nobody knew because Double D, we went under the new name. And, like, we were doing podcasts before there was podcasts. We were
Right.
sending it out old school on the CDs. Like, we had a mailing list that we would mail, people. And now it's like, I don't have
Everybody
to do that.
yeah.
And it's online. And, it's a
Yeah.
lot easier now.
So you got to do an open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he's going to take me.
It's different. Like I said, I can do shows. When I was with Ricky Smiley, and I was touring Ricky Smiley, there would be like 3,000 to 4,000 people every week, and that was fine.
Yeah.
I could do that with no problem, and it's fun. And the shows with 40 to 50 people are fun. Whenever I would host a party, like if Wham or somebody here had a party and they said, "Jay, you got to host it," I would be nervous as dirt.
Yeah.
And there would be music playing over top. Like,
Yeah.
music is playing, nobody's paying attention to me. They're dancing, and I just got to say stuff, and that would just, like, make me nervous. Even though nobody's paying attention to me. So it's like, it's different. It's,
Yeah.
like, very different.
Yeah, the crowd part of it, it's just material. I mean,
Right.
and it kind of, I have this material where I talk about I have IBS and how it gets me in trouble and how I redecorate bathrooms and shit on myself. And
We all do.
If a drunk fiance can get on stage for 5 minutes with the rest of her bridesmaids and do an open mic
Yes.
and claim that as her status, you can
Well,
do an open mic.
we can definitely do it.
Here on the show, we have this phone number. They called the Anytime line, 412-407-SHOW. And basically, since we do a lot of podcasting stuff, people will call in and leave a message and say something about the show. They usually just say we're fat, but that's, but sometimes we get stuff. And like one of the guy's moms is a regular on the show, and some guy called in masturbating to his
What?
mom. Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I wasn't really going to go there, but yeah, we can
Let's
do it.
do it.
Let me see if I can find it in my,
So this is a audio of a guy masturbating to his mom.
yeah. Matt,
This will be interesting.
Happy
if I-
Monday, everybody.
Let me see
Happy
if I can. Oh,
Monday.
here it is. It's Mark the Masturbator.
Mark the
we call him.
masturbator.
Hi
This is
guys, this
crazy.
is Mark. First time host. Love the show. I also really love. I really have this. Really like this certain person on your shows, and I didn't know if I could bring it up, but TJ's mom. She calls in every once in a while, and her voice. Really like to see her more part of the show, and.
What?
Yeah, she gets me going. Maybe you could tell her about me, for sure. That voice is just so smooth and sensual. It's just amazing. Oh, yeah. And
He doesn't even respect her mind.
I love it. Yeah, I like her.
This is the Louis C.K. version.
But here's the finish. Wait.
Touchdown.
Wow.
He said touchdown and hung up the phone.
That's how you incorporate sex in football. Wow.
That's for Monday Night Football.
Touchdown.
So now that's a permanent sound effect
Listen,
on the show.
The next time
Touchdown.
I have sex and I'm going to say a touchdown.
When you finish,
First down. I'm saying
when you get a boner, it's first down.
first down. First down.
Mouth hugs is a field goal.
First down. First and goal.
So
Only
now
if she's into unnecessary roughness where you have to pull it back. You got to throw a flag on that play, and it's just a towel I'm going to use to wipe myself up with later on. That's the only towel. I have.
Unnecessary roughness.
So now with the Anytime line, now there's people are auditioning to be on the show.
Nice.
Yeah. So this guy, he doesn't say anything. He just says a joke and then hangs up.
Okay. Let's hear this.
Oh, good. You sure?
Yeah.
How do you know which farmer is the best farmer? He's outstanding in his field.
That's a transition from background fapping to this. That's a good transition.
And then there's this one. I think he has like 3 or 4.
Why do the Norwegian ships have a barcode on their side?
Why?
Scandinavian.
To Scandinavian.
These are so
He's going international with that one.
Scandinavian.
Okay. I think there's 2 more.
What do you call an alligator that wears a vest?
What?
An investigator.
An investor.
I think he's just
These
reading
are
off,
ones that
like,
make you
dad
think.
jokes.
You know what I mean?
Just dad jokes all around.
I like the
And
Scandinavian
then,
one.
here's the last one.
international.
Here's the last one.
How do you hold a space party? You plan it.
You plan it.
Ah. You planet. Yeah.
Now, have you
You're a
seen?
scientist.
Have you seen the DMX where he does the Rudolph freestyle? I
Yes.
think it was like on like in one of the
Yes.
New York stations or something,
did.
Atlanta
Joy.
stations.
Yes.
So
Yuletide
now I
joy.
guess he's trying to make money off of it. He
Yeah. I heard about that.
he's doing a studio version. He did a studio version of it. And I kind of like the freestyle.
Did he have that?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, great.
You know Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen. But do you recall, what's that? The most famous reindeer of all. Come on! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it close. Come on, all of the other
Brandon's bugging over there.
It's a good song.
so that's call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "What's that? Rudolph with your nose so bright. Won't you ride my sleigh tonight?" Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, "Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer."
I don't know. I kind of like the studio, the freestyle.
History, forever. You go down in history. You go down in history. You go down in history. Now,
Somebody's gonna get shot.
Like,
Listen to
now
that
get
song.
it. I used to love when I was a kid when DMX would be on like the regular radio instead of like a curse word. He'd be like "woo" or
Yeah. Somebody's gonna get shot. Listen to that song right there.
I'm not surprised if he's the one that's shooting.
Like it's DMX, so it don't matter really what he's saying. You gonna shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Monday show, guys.
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Yeah, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, I'm sorry. Today's Monday.
What day is it? Monday? Oh, Monday! Thank God it's Monday.
You're the only moron in the whole world who actually likes Monday.
Have a super awesome day of positivity.
Fuck off. Nice.
It's a Monday show, guys. We're gonna be talking about I kind of go backwards on this rundown, so we're gonna close the show out with nothing but Florida and dildos. Woo!
Yes.
Bunch of stories from there. We're gonna talk about an Amazon driver who drops off an extra package. A man tries to be a dickhead when he pays the fine, and it backfires on him. Another story of a crazy ex-girlfriend. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a mall Santa that gets called out by a shopper, a mad reporter on Black Friday, and a big reunion set for MTV, and a little bit more. J Russ is in the house, and our buddy Brandon Johnson is filling in for the guys who have the poops. It's a Double D show. We're broadcasting live from our Brookline Pub Studios, 734 Brookline Boulevard. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions. For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, Contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Let loose at the hottest new after-hours club northeast of Pittsburgh. Exposure Gentlemen's Club, 288 Clearfield Pike, Katanning, PA. Enjoy complimentary drinks and our beautiful dancers every Tuesday through Saturday, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Admission is just $20 until 2 a.m. and $25 from 2 a.m. to close. VIP and champagne rooms available. For more details, go to clubexposure.com. Come by yourself or with a group and have the night out you deserve.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, food truck and catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels. Vapor Connection in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Premier vaping lounge and proprietor of vaping supplies. We carry everything from mods and accessories to the widest selection of e-liquids in Pittsburgh. Visit our shop in Blawnox and sample e-juice from America's best suppliers. Vapor Connection, Pittsburgh's premier vapor and shop lounge. Vape easy at the Vapor Connection. For more information, go to vaporconnectionllc.com.
It's a Double D Show. We're back. It's a Monday edition. All the guys have the poops today. Nobody's here.
AKA bookies are after them.
Brandon Johnson's filling in. J Russ is in the house.
Yo.
So I was telling you about this this woman. She started calling out a mall Santa in Toronto. And she's like, "You're not real? You don't have magic?" Screaming at him in the middle of the mall.
You getting this?
You don't even have a fucking sleigh.
Damn. That's what happens when you don't get that Barbie that one year, man. It hurts.
You're not even real. You don't even have a fucking sleigh. You don't have magic.
Let's be honest. I mean, she said, how old was she?
It was an older woman. Like, she looked probably in her 30s, 40s, maybe even older.
The sleigh was the thing that made her.
She looked Asian, I think, too.
Oh, well, then.
You don't have magic?
Yeah, you don't have it.
Yeah.
You got it on you.
I think she missed out on that New Kids on the Block doll set that she was supposed to get.
You got any magic on you?
But as far
That's
as
like
magic,
a crack thing to say to somebody.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You got any magic on you? Yeah.
So, and then I found this reporter. He was real mad on Black Friday because nobody was in line at the mall.
Oh, yeah. Please play that.
Josh, how are things going?
Well, you know what, Alex? I thought I was going to be inside, and apparently I'm stuck outside because security reasons and all that other rigmarole. Look, you just look behind me. You see the long lines of people out here at 5:45 or so. Look, we were expecting a big crowd. We don't have the big crowd that we expected. I got up at 3 o'clock excited to do my first ever Black Friday, and ain't nobody here. I am literally upset right now. I don't know why people did not wake up. They had too much food. I don't know what the deal is. You got cars coming through, but they're stuck right now in their cars. Nobody's coming out. Yeah, they open their doors at 6 o'clock, but I'm really upset right now. We don't have anybody out here. We got another news crew that I'm not going to name. She's out here. So at the moment, I'm going to send it back to y'all because ain't nobody here. I'm going back home. I'm going back to my bed, and I'm going to sleep.
I'm going back to my boyfriend.
Oh, Josh, I feel bad for you. David says that you're on the wrong side of the mall. So maybe that's what it is. You just got to go to the other side of the mall, and that's where the line is.
You know what? I'll go to the other side of the mall, and I'm going to see another line of cars, and nobody's going to be getting out of those cars because it's almost 30 degrees. You know what? I'm just...
Touchdown.
The only turkey he's going to have that Thanksgiving is wild turkey.
That's funny. Like, what if they were on the other side of the mall, though?
Yeah, he was on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So there was a big anniversary this past week. 11 years went by for the. They're calling it the. Some people call it the Holy Trinity.
Right.
Britney Spears, Paris Hilton, and Lindsay Lohan.
Oh.
And Kim Kardashian was just their little. She was like their little intern.
Were they in the car?
She was like a skank intern.
Right. Right.
Skank and training.
And that was when they were in the car and you seen their vaginas in the picture.
Yeah. Classic.
All their vaginas. That was
Vagina
good,
day.
good stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess the New York Post, it was 11 years to the day, I think it was like Thursday, where the New York Post called it the Bimbo Summit on the headline of the paper.
Yeah.
That was better times. You know,
that was great times.
No Matt Lauer headlines.
What happened to Paris Hilton?
I don't know. She's a DJ. She's a club DJ now.
Really?
That's what she does, yeah.
And now the little intern is the one that superseded all of
She's
them.
things, and those other ones are
the student has become the master.
Yeah, that is true. There's a big show coming back to MTV. My fiance loves it. Jersey Shore.
Down in Florida.
Well, no, the real Jersey Shore.
Really?
Yeah, Jersey Shore's returning in 2018 on MTV with the original cast, all except one of the girls, the one that dated Ronnie or something. I don't watch it. Yeah, I don't know.
Jay Wow.
No, Jay Wow will be there, and
they don't have jobs.
Snooki and that. In 2018, so look for it maybe summertime.
Wow.
The network confirmed it during the Florida Bama Shore premiere, which happened Monday. I noticed the chicks, like the dudes kind of resemble the dudes, but the chicks ain't hot at all.
They not hot anymore?
No, they Miss Piggy looking.
Wow.
I really didn't see it. I just saw the commercial, but
I don't know how MTV keeps getting these people. Like, if you don't
MTV does, they should just be called TV now.
Yeah.
Because they don't play any music.
Like, if I watch
anymore.
the challenge one more time and TC's on there one more time for the challenge, they just keep getting the same people. They don't have jobs.
Right.
They don't. I would love to see it, though.
They're like senior citizens now.
Yeah, what are they going to do? What are they going to do on this New Jersey Shore?
It's a vacation. They're going to go on vacation with because they all have families now,
right?
And significant others, and
so it's supposed to last like a week vacation or 2 weeks.
I don't know.
Is the situation going to be on?
Yeah, he'll be there. The only one is the one girl that whoever it was that dated Ronnie. I don't know.
Broke up.
Yeah, I guess Gym Tan Laundry is basically what they do now between 8 and 9, and then they have to wake up the kids and get everybody else on.
They had us all saying that too.
Snooki's hotter now than she was when she was on the show.
Snooki she got a lot better.
Skinnier.
Yeah.
She's really athletic. She was in one of the WrestleManias.
Yeah.
And she was super athletic.
Where's the one guy that was on there? Like he not the guy with the DJ, not the situation. Who was the other little
Paulie D was the DJ.
Not Paulie
Ronnie
D.
Was Vinny?
Not Ronnie. Was it Vinny?
It was always Vinny something.
I don't know.
Vinny.
That wasn't my thing. I don't know.
He got into drugs, and I think he's still tan.
Situation, he did.
Yeah.
He was. Now, did you guys hear about Arby's making a big purchase?
What purchase?
They bought Buffalo Wild Wings.
What?
Yeah. They bought it for $2.9 billion. So
wow.
The company that Arby's is underneath, that's called Roar Capital, is actually the ones who bought it. And they also have a stake in Annie Ann's, Carvel, and Jimmy John's. Which
I've never eaten
Jimmy
Arby's
John's.
in my life.
I did that real Pittsburgh.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy
I've
John's.
never eaten Arby's ever.
Their curly
really?
fries
I
still
love the
good.
fries.
Never.
Love the fries.
Really? The curly fries?
Yeah.
Now-
And my fiance brought home the sliders the
Yeah?
other day,
Yeah.
and I took the bread off and ate the roast beef with, and had like jalapenos and cheese. Oh, it was
Where is Arby's at in
so
Pittsburgh?
good. There's all
one
over
in,
the place. I know there's one in Shannon by my house.
I can name all the McDonald's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
You're a McDonald's fan.
I can name everyone in every community. That's kind of bad. Like, I can tell you where every McDonald's is.
There's like an Arby's in, I think, East Liberty, like right before like a gas station. So there's one like right over there, and then they remodeled. They took one out of Oakland.
See, there's one in Castle Shannon right by my
Yeah, see.
where I live.
I can tell you every McDonald's. Yeah. Just name the community of Third Street.
Excuse me, bitch.
I love it.
Walmart's rolling out this new technology, which is pretty awesome. They rolled it out in the fall, like somewhere in Texas, I want to say, and they want you to download this app called Scan and Go.
No, not like Amazon.
And you won't have, they won't have cashiers in the store. Oh,
not like, is it supposed to be like Amazon?
I think this is their answer to Amazon.
No, this is going to be bad.
It's going to put people out of work.
It's going to put people in jail. Like, this is
Because
especially
they think they're going to try stealing it.
I live by the hood Walmart. All right, that just happens on a regular day now, as it is. It's Scan and Go.
It's just grab and go.
It's just grab and go right now. They're trying to stop that.
But I kind of like that because, like, you know, this time of year with Christmas shopping and everything, it sucks.
I can't see that happening.
I
can't.
They kind of do it at
makes
Sam's
sense.
Club now when it's busy.
Right.
They'll have that guy scan your order, and then you just hand the slip.
Really?
And you go real quick.
I mean, it makes sense. I don't know what Walmart has ever, when they built it with the 32 cash registers, to always have just 5 open.
Yeah, they only have 5.
I've never understood
They could have
that.
so much more space in the store for
If they
products.
just, get rid of that.
Get rid of like 10 of those registers.
I always think the one in North Versailles is kind of racist because they always put like the chicken right next to the checkout lounge.
They
like
do that at West Mifflin,
Like
too.
you forgot. Like, come on, black people.
They do that at West Mifflin too.
You forgot something. That's kind of how they have it right there.
Oh,
It's like,
and then you get the smell of it.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
It's like, all right, you know,
you forgot. You forgot.
I mean, that's for white people too.
Yeah, you
It's
forgot.
like-
You forgot something.
But you know, I'm not a fan of Walmart chicken.
I'm not
I
either.
don't think it's meaty enough. You go to Giant Eagle and it's like it's way better.
I think the fried chicken there is too. It's not good. I don't like
Yeah.
too much skin.
Do you ever have Giant Eagle fried chicken?
They're better.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
But what sucks is Giant Eagle has a good chicken at a cheap price, but across the street in Casti Village,
Yeah.
they have a Frisch's, which is that's what their signature. That
Really?
fried chicken is their.
They just made a
is their
hook and fish
thing.
up there by Walmart too. So.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they have. I tried them when they first opened them on Oliver. They have one over
Delicious.
there, man. That's good stuff. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work because I can't see the 900-pound obese woman in the scooter being savvy enough to fraud, Scan and Go. But I do imagine him still being able to steal chicken from wherever else they go.
You can't. Yeah, what's gonna happen with those buggies though? Those when the Scan and Go hits.
Yeah.
The rascal scooters.
Yeah,
Are they going to
how's
like
that
short
go?
out if it gets like Wi-Fi or something? Like it's going to throw off everybody else, or is it just going to like reduce weight from like 900 down to like 850 or 875 or something?
Yeah. Can you just take those?
The rascal scooter thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like a kill safe, like in what is it, West Bellevue, Coons. The people were stealing the carts, so they got some kind of electric thing on, and it stops the cart, so they can't push
I thought that was fake. I thought that
So you tried it?
you know how they have the line? They'll put like a yellow line on the south side and say, "Do not bring buggy past this." I'm like, who are you scaring with this yellow line right here? Like, who's like going to go to the yellow line like, oh, I can't do this. It's
They have
gonna
like
stop.
a machine where they unlock it.
It actually locks up when you get to the yellow line. I'm like, I thought this was like, no, this isn't going to work. They actually lock up if you go to the yellow line. That's crazy.
It's a big deterrent to any thief with OCD. You're just like, what? Okay, I'll put it back.
It works. OCD stopped them. The
OCD deterrent thieves. They're out there. I'm telling you.
Oh man,
they got to map out everything else, and like they got to avoid all the lines and everything.
Got to wipe their hands before they pick something up.
Yeah, they're like a rank below serial killer, man. They got everything else planned out.
We got to take another break. When we come back, we're going to talk about an Amazon driver who drops off an extra package. A man tries to be a dickhead when he pays his fine, but really bad, it backfires on him. And another story of a crazy ex. It's a Double D show.
Nice.
We'll be back right after this. If I find the buttons. I don't have my mouse today, so I'm like off my game. There it is.
Battaglia Home Inspections, the only place you need to go for pre-purchase, pre-list, or general home inspections. Battaglia Home Inspections is available to discuss how our services can meet your needs. Our impartial and experienced inspectors can help you make an educated real estate investment. Pennsylvania State Certified Real Estate Inspectors, servicing Beaver County, Butler County, and surrounding areas. For more information, go to BattagliaHomeInspections.com or give them a call at 724-987-3770.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Muddy Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup. All done with extra love and attention. It's Muddy Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
You're listening to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
The Brookline Teen Outreach, a nonprofit located in the South Hills of Pittsburgh that offers free programming to youth ages 10 to 18. After school and weekend drop-in sessions provide tutoring, access to computers, community service opportunities, counseling, and life skill programs. The Brookline Teen Outreach is dedicated to making a difference in people's lives by offering success, understanding, and hope in our community. For more information, please visit Facebook, Twitter, or their website, brooklineteenoutreach.org. Hey, it's T.O.D.D. from the Double D Show on Idiot Radio. I just want to take a few seconds out to tell you about Wildcat Belts. Ever since we've won the best podcast in Pittsburgh in the City Paper, we've been walking around with a championship belt, and we got it from Wildcat Belts. These guys actually make the real belts for WWE, Nathan's Hot Dogs, many corporate companies, and pretty much every famous championship belt you see on TV, these guys make. Andrew and his staff hooked us up with that sweet championship belt that you see in our pictures. You can get one for yourself. All you have to do is go to wildcatbelts.com. It's a great idea for fantasy sports, corporate awards, prizes, and so much more. For more information, go visit wildcatbelts.com and tell them T.O.D.D. and Idiot Radio sent you.
We're back on the Double D Show Monday edition. All the guys had the poops today. I'm just hanging out with Brandon Johnson came in off the bench and helped me out today, and our guest today is J Russ.
Yeah. Thank you, Miami, for taking that loss so I could be able to
Wasn't
be
that like
here.
2 weeks ago that Miami lost to Penn?
No, they had money on, I think Clemson.
Did they lose again this week?
They got Miami lost. They got crushed on Saturday by Clemson.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have became a tropical depression since then.
I don't mean it's not. I just have it.
That was a stock joke. I heard somebody else say. So,
waiting to use that one.
Yeah.
So I was telling you about this Amazon driver who dropped off an unexpected package this week and lost her job, I guess, because of it.
What happened?
New this morning, a homeowner gets a gross kind of package left behind by a delivery driver in Sacramento, and it's caught on camera. The Amazon driver is in that U-Haul van there, stops to poop in the street right in front of homes in broad daylight. The female driver then runs back into the van and then takes off. Amazon released a statement about this incident and gave the homeowner a gift card. The driver was fired.
I would think so.
I would think so, Jay.
Wow, gift
I
card.
would think so.
Girl pooping into it. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. A gift card, though.
Oh.
Wow. It's the wrong package she dropped off, huh?
Yeah.
What
kind of gift card can you get from Amazon if you just got shit on?
Yeah, there were farts everywhere and toots. I think it's crazy.
Some laxative related. That's terrible. Some laxative related. Here we go.
This mouse thing is really fucking me up today, man.
You back in the old days.
I
with
keep
no mouse,
I
man.
keep trying to do it with the
Your hands is greasy.
yeah.
You're sweaty.
I'm getting it.
Don't be background fapper guy. Be all right.
Now, a man went to pay his parking fine. I've heard this before. People have done this, and this guy didn't work out too good. He went to pay his parking fine in pennies. Anthony Sevi had to pay a parking ticket, and the ticket was only $10. Right. And he tried to pay with a credit card. In the Royal Oak 44th District Court, they told him he couldn't pay with a credit card. He had to pay with cash or a money order. Right. And it was a surcharge of $1.75 if he could. But it was a surcharge of $1.75. So Sevi was like, fuck that. He left, and he returned with 1,000 pennies.
Wow. That's how you do it.
All rolled in 50-cent rolls.
Nice. That was nice.
And so 20 rolls of pennies. So the clerk wasn't happy with it, and he refused to take it. So after an argument, Sevy just left, went outside the building, and the court officer and another court officer jumped him out in the parking lot.
Wow.
They beat him so severely that he shit on himself.
Dang.
And then he got a gift card.
They
from
literally
Amazon.
beat the shit out of him.
Did Amazon give him a gift card too?
Wow. He got a free parking ticket.
Wow, for pennies.
And they have to take it. It's like you might be inconvenienced.
We did a story back in the fall where a guy was bringing like wheelbarrow loads of it. He didn't even have it wrapped.
See, that's
it was
what
like $800.
That's why I thought he would get out, because at least he was nice enough to put it wrapped in 50-cent packages.
Yeah, I could have been like, okay.
Yeah, like I thought that was nice
out
enough.
on the counter.
You took the time
Count
to put
that,
it in
bitch.
there. Yeah, you took the time to put it in 50-cent packages, and they still didn't take it.
Now, story of a crazy ex-girlfriend. Like, we seem like always have a crazy ex-girlfriend story.
Can't hide that.
This girl, she called her ex-boyfriend more than 27,000 times in 1 week after Kelly Murray, 28 years old, of Alberta, Canada, was arrested. Her ex-boyfriend, Wandy. I'm saying things weird today. I don't know. My mouth has a stomach bug.
Uh-oh.
Aside from calling him about 27,639 times in 1 week, she also sent him 937 emails, 11,229 text messages, and I don't know what this one is, 117 sung messages.
Wow.
I don't know what a sung message is.
Probably like 3 Snapchats.
And then she went old school
What?
and sent 47 letters.
Yeah.
Hold on, what? Hold on.
47 letters. through the
47
mail.
letters? She wrote 47 letters?
Whenever you have to multitask your pettiness.
How many letters in a day is that to have that done?
I've written
Divided
like
by
5 in my
7.
life.
What, did she want a response with letters? How do you respond? What is that? You can put it on the pigeon and the bird's going to fly back?
Who's got money for stamps in Canada? Like, to mail them off to?
If this story was lady sends 47 letters in the mail 1 week, that's just enough. That's like stupid enough to add that along with 27,000, whatever that was.
The postal office is like, thank you.
So,
God,
all right, so
be petty. Go ahead. Bring
Here,
it.
let's
Send
do
it.
math.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm going to do math when I open my calendar.
Wow.
So that's probably so.
There's numbers in there.
Like, how do you do all of that at
So
once?
she wrote like 6 to 7 letters a day.
Wow.
With all that, man.
How does she end those letters? Like, take care? What do you do? You know, like after each letter?
What's the proper way to end that letter?
Wow.
Did she just like send them Canadian
But
maple
so,
syrup or
so
something?
how long do you think a couple is together for a woman to react like that?
2 weeks nowadays.
You nailed
Like
it.
nowadays.
It was 2 weeks.
Oh.
Genius.
2 weeks.
I'm telling you, the time
That's like
is
Tinder
different.
gone bad.
Tinder
man.
gone bad.
I've never done the Tinder. Have you ever done the
I
Tinder?
have done Tinder
I know
before.
Brandon
I-
Johnson is a Mac on
Brandon
Tinder.
Johnson is the Tinder Mac. Teach us your ways, Brandon. Look at you.
Yeah, it's just I swipe, and then I message hello, but then they ghost me.
Wow.
And then sometimes I'll meet up and go on one date.
Right.
And then they'll ghost me after that.
Wow.
So
What does
it's
ghost
just-
mean?
What is ghost? Yeah, what does that mean?
Ghosting is.
Does that mean you only
whenever-
date white girls?
No, and that's the thing. The last girl I went out with on Tinder was she was actually mixed. She was black and white, and I thought we were having a good time.
Yeah.
She seemed like kind of reserved,
Right.
but she was interested in going out to like some sort of pizza festival that was happening in Lawrenceville
Right.
the following day.
Right.
And I was like, okay, that's interesting. I think we should be able to go and check that out together.
Right.
Sounds like something nice.
Let me put into my schedule.
Yeah.
I think we need some slow jams to this music right
and
now.
that's-
Like, this
and
is a
that's
nice
the thing.
story time. This is
So
I might-
the things I
on,
thought went pretty well, and
Right.
then she texted me saying, "I don't think that this is going to work."
Wow.
And then that was like the last time I'd heard from her, but I saw her at a get-go about 4 months or so after we broke up. After I guess we broke up, and it was just me saying hi. I hope everything else was going okay with her.
Did
I
you
don't
send
know if
her
she
dick
remembered
pics?
me. No, I didn't. I didn't. Thankfully, I am at the age where I don't want to send dick pics, but I have received dick pics from younger friends.
Can I have his number?
Yeah, if I'm able to, let me pull it up. I'll check with you guys after the show, hopefully like Tuesday or something. I got to make sure I get that taken care of.
So she never called you again.
Never.
What was the
called.
most recent Tinder situation?
Was just messaging back and forth over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Is that the most current? Is that the most current dating thing?
For me, yes. That was the most recent.
I met my my significant other on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
Brandon, I feel bad.
That's where I met him. No.
Brandon, I'm sorry you had to go through that, man.
Yeah.
So no pizza festival.
No pizza.
And that's what I'm most mad about is that I was like, yo, we could have had like different toppings, different breads, and anything else. And I could have showed up by myself, but it was something that like once you find somebody else that you think will be able to appreciate pizza, then that's a that's a relationship.
Yeah.
That's like a solid base for me.
Yeah, man.
That was a common interest.
Yeah, and then she just like
everybody likes pizza.
Yeah, and it's a festival. You put a pizza with the festival, you got me.
Yeah,
and that's something we could go off of. But then she,
Brandon, I really feel for you, man. That's sad when the common interest of pizza didn't even keep y'all together.
Yeah,
damn.
Like you guys may not be able to see this, but like a tear is really welling down on my left eye.
Did she ever text you to say?
Did she ever give you top shelf?
Did she ever give you anything?
You know,
she just texted me back saying, "I don't think this is gonna work." But then me coming back with her, I was like, but
maybe you should have sent her a dick pic.
Maybe you should have wrote her 47 emails.
And nowadays they call the dick pic the resume.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, to save some time.
Maybe you should have wrote her 47 letters.
No, I think I probably would have, but I did respond like, I think this is kind of childish of you.
Wow.
I think you set up a lot of other
you
things.
belittled her
scolded
after.
her.
Golly, man.
Yeah, once again, whenever I started to drink, so once I started doing vibe, I was like, look, I thought this was pretty childish. I think we're both in our 30s. I think we kind of, if you wanted to do something.
Did you put her on punishment? Did you say you're on punishment? Stay in your room for a week.
No, I was like, I think we could have met together face to face. Like I would, if you want to break it with me, you really have to do it like kind of in person. It's just like a little bit of courtesy.
Yeah,
and that was about that.
But you met online, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I showered for you this week for the Pizza Fest.
Yeah.
I shaved my nuts, man.
and I picked
I don't
up
have Wookiee dick anymore.
Yeah, and I picked up the tab, so you know it's like the first
Hey,
thing. Like,
you didn't even get a handy.
Hold on, you paid too?
No,
yeah,
nothing.
Nothing.
The first 3 dates.
You had 3 dates
on me. No, that's my policy. But no woman has ever gone beyond date 2.
Wow, you don't get past
We
date 2?
we gotta do Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, we gotta
dating
find you
game.
somebody. We gotta find you somebody. Nobody makes it past 2.
Yeah, like one. I'm basically like the John Calipari student of dating. Just one and done.
Wow.
Just one and done. I'm like, so D Rose can go off. What is it? Anthony Davis. That's all.
So if somebody goes to date 3 with you, okay,
it's shocking
Butt
to
stuff?
me.
Yeah, are you licking ass after day 3?
Oh, it's salad.
If it's bought up and it's discussed, then if it's on the table, I mean, I'll put it to you like this: I wouldn't be opposed,
right?
But I go skeptic because like you get pink eye off of that. So it's like I got. Oh yeah, I got my stats down. I got my stats.
You get pink eye off and licking bumhole.
Bummy hole.
So now it's like I have to prepare everything else.
My old co-host used to say.
What?
When he was single, he used to say, if a girl that tosses the salad, he would be he would instantly marry her.
That's true. You married her.
I've never. I don't want anybody near my feet or my asshole.
Really?
Yeah. My feet and asshole are nasty. But I think maybe we need to coach you. That's a whole nother show, man.
I just feel like we should have a whole hour dedicated to you.
You know how they do that bar rescue? We could do dating rescue with Brandon Johnson.
Brandon Johnson special edition.
Yeah.
Go on Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish is easier, more
Come
ghetto.
on. Yeah, you can find somebody on Plenty of Fish.
That's on the table.
They always have that one section that says "Will respond."
Oh wow!
They got 3 nipples like the girl on Total Recall.
Hey.
Unibrow like Bert.
They'll respond to you. You will have luck.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I'm unschooled in the plenty of fish ways. I just knew like
It's just as easy as Tinder.
Yeah.
You just have to say hello.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, look at me.
You don't have to wait for them to. You don't have to wait for them to
league.
swipe. They don't have to swipe on you.
They do the swipe on there, don't they?
You don't even have to wait though. You can just see somebody you like and be like, "Hello," and then hope they open it.
Oh.
You
We
know?
gotta teach you some stuff.
Teach you some stuff.
I'm trying to find a song that will instantly get you laid, but I can't.
Come on.
I can't find
What's
it.
on your playlist? What do you listen to for the ladies?
Yeah, like for me, and that's the thing. I throw on if it's like a nice like earlier, if it's an earlier Robin Thicke. If it's like an earlier,
That's
some blurred lines. Yeah,
if it's
man.
like
That's a nice porn star name right there, Robin Thicke.
Yeah, it's like the earlier stuff, but now it's like everybody else wants to play Cardi B and everything else. So I'm like, yo,
You can't get on to that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, can't we at least like meet somewhere like Lisa and Cult Jam? Can we like meet somewhere
Cardi
like
B.
something?
You got to play what they play.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Well,
I'm
are you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
Are you shooting younger or older?
Yeah, what's your range?
No, I shoot for like what 40,
40s.
41, but also like within like 26, 27, somewhere where like it's like where at least we'll meet somewhere in the middle.
You need older.
Go for
27 ain't gonna work. 27, they should. Cardi. Anybody listen to? Well, actually, a lot of 40-years like Cardi B.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I'm used to like if it's Freddie Jackson or anything else that's like.
Freddie.
Anything else that's like that Keith Sweat would play, like so I'm hip to the slow jams. I'm hip to like the nice R&B, something smooth, something that's really easy to go. But then they're hitting me with like trap music and everything else, and I'm like,
yeah, how do you have butt sex to trap music?
It sounds like it sounds like the single roll toilet paper up on. I'm like, no.
So you like the old school and they like the trap.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Or they'll like. Or I'm throwing out, I have an eclectic music taste, so I'm throwing out something small. But even something as, I think, relatable as if it's not like a older Mariah Carey or Linda Ronstadt or some Joni Mitchell or something
What about
else
this?
like
Is this
that.
a good one to have?
Let's hear it.
Put it in my mouth. She said put it in her mouth. Yeah. I mean her motherfucking mouth.
That's probably a little aggressive there.
No, but that's the thing. It's
but then you're not sending any messages. You know what I mean? It's
nowadays it's less musical. It's less inclined to music. Like that had a nice like flow and a few other things. Now it's just like eating ass, jerk, 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 jerk.
That's not bad.
That's actually a good song to play. That's actually a good song to play. That's actually a good song to play. Can the Double D Show help Brandon out?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do the dating game. I think.
Yes.
We're gonna create. Yes. Please, I would love that.
The Double D dating.
You gotta
game
find a girl
edition.
that will grapefruit. You ever hear of grapefruiting?
That I'm behind on my Urban Dictionary a little bit. So what would be
twist
grapefruit?
up and down his shaft and suck the head at the same time.
So you put you cut a hole in a grapefruit, and she puts it over you and sucks and.
Right. I'm allergic.
Just
to
don't
that
have
stuff,
any
so-
cuts on your wang.
I'm not a big grapefruit guy.
Don't shave
even,
that
like,
day.
And everything. Oh, thank you.
Don't shave because that could give you some openings and
Yeah.
burn.
I tried it once in college and I was
Wow,
like,
you did it once in
You're
college.
adventurous.
Wow.
because
Man.
I like shave my chest and then it's like if you're like. And it's like if you get 18 or 19, it's like, oh, well, I might as well see what this does. And then I was
Brandon.
like, you know what?
And I still didn't do it for you.
See, college was, I think, a different time.
Where'd you go?
I went to CalU, because apparently I still owe them money. So I'll just throw that out there. Yeah, CalU. California
Maybe
University of
we could go with maybe a different culture. You know what I mean? You'd be like, hey, buddy, what you doing? Kama Sutra, you know?
Yeah.
Do the wheelbarrow.
This would be dope.
You get a nice groove to this.
Yeah, baby. I like this thing.
But I think.
Yeah, that's dope. That would be good for you right there. That's a good look.
You know,
I gotta re-up on my Drakkar Noir and get
Yeah.
that.
Do you ever see those girls that draw the eyebrows on?
Yeah.
Like, you know, those Indian girls wear the dot.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, if you ever get the mouth hugs, and
Yeah.
you get the mouth hugs and the dot will wear off on your belly. You know, I messed with this girl in Ohio one time, and she was giving me mouth hugs, and I didn't know she had drawn on eyebrows. So like she went down there and was like, you know, grapefruiting. You know,
wow.
Like, she was doing that.
Wow. You're going to twist up and down on his shaft and suck the head at the same time.
So when she looked up at me,
that sounds like somebody flushed the toilet.
Her eyebrows were gone, and I looked down at my belly, and the eyebrows were on my belly. I laughed so hard. I didn't know she had fake eyebrows.
I couldn't tell if she liked it or didn't. There was no way to tell.
She was going in on you.
I was very shocked.
Wow.
We probably should take the last break. I think we went way over with talking about trying to get Brandon laid.
At least, and I'm excited for this for you, B. I'm excited for you. Whoever wins this dating game has to agree to do 3 dates with you.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
3 dates and
3 dates
and top shelf.
Yeah.
That might be considered unlawful in about 48 states. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna take our last break, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk nothing but Florida and dildos, and we're way over. We're all right.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Vapor Connection in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Premier vaping lounge and proprietor of vaping supplies. We carry everything from mods and accessories to the widest selection of e-liquids in Pittsburgh. Visit our shop in Blawnox and sample e-juice from America's best suppliers. Vapor Connection, Pittsburgh's premier vapor and shop lounge. Vape easy at the Vapor Connection. For more information, go to vaporconnectionllc.com.
You're listening to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a great place to have your next party or celebration? Exposure Gentlemen's Club, 288 Clearfield Pike, Katanning, PA, is a great place to have guys or girls night out, birthday, divorce, and bachelor party. For details about private VIP party rooms and group rates, call 724-548-8730 or visit clubexposure.com. Come by yourself or with a group and have a night out you deserve.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, food truck and catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
Battaglia Home Inspections, the only place you need to go for pre-purchase, pre-list, or general home inspections. Battaglia Home Inspections is available to discuss how our services can meet your needs. Our impartial and experienced inspectors can help you make an educated real estate investment. Pennsylvania State Certified Real Estate Inspectors, servicing Beaver County, Butler County, and surrounding areas. For more information, go to BattagliaHomeInspections.com or give them a call at 724-987-3770.
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For a free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions.
Yeah, we're back on a Monday. This is crazy. We're trying to get Brandon Johnson laid. J Russ is coaching him.
Yeah. This meat is hard.
Did any of these tips help you?
I still have yet to put
Did
them
you ever
into
try
fruition,
blackpeoplemeat.com?
No, I haven't. I haven't tried. I've really just done
Christian Mingle.
Tinder. Haven't done that. Haven't
That
been
might
on
be
like
a way to
anything
go.
else.
You might be
Try
walking
some
down the
Christians.
wrong street.
Yeah, try some Christians.
Yeah, that's weird because like all the women in my church are like 60 and up. So it's like if I go, it's just
but
like
young women go to church.
Yeah, well,
There's
now
non-Christians.
I probably have to go to a different church than
Yeah.
like everybody else.
There's
and
fun
it's just,
churches
like,
that
already done.
they have like rock
There's
bands.
single
and stuff.
nights.
Yeah.
There's like single nights. The single ministry.
Yeah, but I think for me, I go to church to get like the church experience, not to be like, hey,
Well,
what's going on? You want to go get a drink afterwards?
Yeah, you can pimp the church.
But if you have the
pastor's
same
pimping the
interest,
church.
yeah.
Like, hey, let's get on Sacramento wine and take it back.
No,
to the house
I'm
so I
not
can know
saying
you in
do
the
all
biblical
that,
sense.
but I mean that that's somebody that you might have more things in
Yeah.
common with than these Tinder whores.
Yeah.
That is correct. But it's like I was trying to keep some stuff separate compartments so I could still be able to move
Church and
through.
state, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I go there, like one thing about J Russ is in his routine, it's very, very funny. So I implore you guys to come out and check him out. But he
December
addresses something-
13th, right?
December 16th.
16th at the Arcade Theater, right?
Arcade Comedy Theater.
Yeah. So you're welcome. So because of that,
we inserted a plug in there.
so because of that, and he has a very interesting take about church and also dating, and I found that out to be with me. Like I never want to have that happen to where it's like I'm sweating.
Now they have to
she's
go
sweating.
see you at the Arcade Theater to
Yeah,
hear
just to hear the joke now.
Yeah.
Now you
That's
got
a
to
good
tell
plug
that.
right there.
You tell that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like whenever I do go there, I don't want both of us to be sweating whenever the preacher's talking about what you did on Saturday and then coming in on Sunday. I'm like, hey, sometimes I see him out there, so I'm like, hey, you go ahead and do that, brother.
Oh, we got some important things we got to talk about. Florida and dildos.
Yeah.
This is real life, and it can be purchased. It's a glass dildo with the remains of your loved one.
What?
It comes in a package called a memory box.
Comes in a package.
It has a scent diffuser, which I guess you could put your loved one's perfume or cologne in there, and to bring the smell. It also has Bluetooth speakers built into it to set the mood.
Wow.
A lockable treasure compartment, and even an optional poison cigarette. So if you want to join them, and die, maybe try to meet them in the great beyond.
So it's a dildo. It's like a dildo.
It's a glass dildo.
It's a dildo
right?
urn.
Yeah, and they put the ashes in there. Yeah.
All I need is just like a place where you could get a good bong rip in, and you just
You could smoke them. Yeah, you could smoke your
dildo.
You ever do that?
Dildo play? No,
I mean, I don't mean it's the weed.
No, I don't get. I mainly stick to drinking.
You said the beer makes you the Hulk. I was wondering what the effect of weed would be.
What?
I've never done that.
Oh, it comes in a package though.
There you go.
That's actually kind of funny.
Like, who thought of that to make it
I don't know.
Bluetooth with the ashes?
It has
you
little
poison, you could
speakers
kill
in
yourself,
there.
and
that's
be able to
optional.
pleasure.
The cigarette, the poison cigarette, it's optional.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
The
ingenuity.
dildo urn is kind of genius.
Yeah, it is.
That actually is pretty good idea.
But I hate to be the guy after that, because it's like, hey, he's with me at all
That'd be
times.
creepy
I'm
as
like,
hell.
oh.
Some girl you meet on Tinder, Brandon meets this girl on Tinder, and
I can see you meeting somebody with that urn dildo.
with the
Because I
can
can't
see
compete with Frank.
Right.
Frank is always going to be
He's always
there.
gonna be there. And now you jealous of Frank the dildo
And then,
urn.
when his birthday comes up, their anniversary comes up, Christmas comes up, it's all
threesomes now with the
While
dildo
she's
urn.
it comes
How
up,
crazy
so
would
that's
that
the
be
whole
if
thing.
she wanted you to put it, and she did the dildo and like.
I'm like, and he's still getting preferential treatment. Like, that whole thing is mine. Like, he's gone. Like, all that is for me
it's
now.
his.
Now here's a scenario. What if you were down there, num,
Okay.
yeah, and
Cookie Monster.
and you had
going down
ashes
there.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that'd be bad. All right.
That's like,
We probably
there's,
should- we're
there's
getting
no
on a
amount of
weird,
Listerine that could wash that out.
Strange territory right there.
I have to get like Listerine therapy and like that scrubbing sponge that like takes off like an extra layer of skin just to like do all that.
Oh,
Man.
I don't know. We're getting weird. So let's
Let's
go to Florida, where a woman was arrested on a domestic battery charge this week, according to an arrest affidavit. Lindsay Hensley Clark, she was 38 years old. She stuck her boyfriend, Chad Sherbo, in the face during a late-night dispute inside Hensley Clark's apartment in Tampa. During the altercation, it basically was over sex toys and a laptop.
Wow.
And it turned into a verbal argument, and that's when she hit him in the face. And police were called, and she's booked on a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. So
I can believe that though, because women take their sex toys pretty serious.
I wonder what that conversation. It doesn't specifically say what the conversation was about, but
all she had to do was just send him 47 letters. Could have gotten it out of the system.
Yeah.
I think he had to have used it.
Do you think she smacked him in the face with it?
Yeah. He had to have been using the sex toy, or got jealous and threw him away. I mean,
all right.
They do that stuff.
And then here's the last one for this Monday. Florida cops responded. I don't know what's going on with me today. We started talking about Brandon's
nervous.
sex life, and I get all
What's up with that?
tongue-tied.
Kind of.
I can't. I'm having visions. Florida cops responding to a trespassing call were confirmed by a male suspect armed with a large dildo that he swung at officers before taken into custody, following a call from a homeowner about a man sleeping on his land. You know you're in the South. He was sleeping on my land. Sheriff deputies earlier last month encountered Donald Hornback, 71 years old, snoozing on the people's property in the village outside of Port St. Louis. So basically when the cops came, they asked him to pack his stuff up and leave, so he packed his stuff up. He grabbed a large dildo and was swinging it at the police officer as a weapon.
Wow. I don't think the academy provided training for that.
They should have tased them. They should have. How crazy would that be?
I mean, men don't like a few things.
Why did he have a dildo?
Well, because they know men are like, we avoid those things. Dildos, tampons, and Beyonce songs. Three things we kind of like avoid at all times. Yeah.
I mean, what if they thought it was a gun? He'd be dead.
He'd dead.
Yeah, he would have been.
That'd have been wild.
Yeah,
that'd have been man dies holding dildo.
Yeah. That's not in the stand your ground law. Like if you piece it apart, I don't think that covers that either.
So substantially, he was disarmed and taken into custody.
Wouldn't that be
He's
wild?
71 years old.
That'd be
what
wild.
the hell is he doing with a dildo?
Like what's those ones that rotate and now he got shot, but it's still rotating when he's on the ground.
The revolver?
It's like rotating. You still hear it. Like that.
They should have tased him. Yeah. That'd have been funnier.
Did he get the dildo back whenever they released him? That's like what I'm thinking.
It didn't say.
And this seems like a Reno 911 episode that's just like come to real
That's
life.
Florida. That's like every day.
Every day in Florida.
That's Florida.
Yeah, Florida's
all right.
everything.
I think we're gonna wrap this. We went way over. We're
gonna
wrap this Monday show up. J Russ, thanks for coming in, man.
Always fun.
Yeah. Give your plug again for the
December 16th. Doing the show for Pittsburgh Flag Football League. It is my league at the Arcade Comedy Theater, December 16th, 10 p.m. with me as a headliner, and of course some of my homies, T-Rob the Great, and one of my favorite, Ray's Watneys.
That's awesome. They can get tickets at arcadecomedytheater.com. You got anything coming up, Brandon? Tinder date?
Yeah.
That's on the horizon. I might be in later on in the year, in the new year. The only thing I got coming up is I'm on a show working with David Frog Bay.
Okay.
Also on December 16th.
Competition. Competition.
And that's the way Pittsburgh is. It's like there's nothing to do for like 8 straight days, and then at the same night there's Steeler game, 5 different comedy events, and a wedding. That's how Pittsburgh is.
Frog. Where'd you show out with Frog?
That details are coming towards me. So
you don't have that place in Oakland anymore?
Yeah, he still does.
Okay.
I did that like a couple weeks ago. It's at the Hidden Pub, formerly Village Underground. Hidden Pub, good time. I was able to get a longer set in, met a couple of younger comics, nice drink specials. Frog was able to do a really good show. And hopefully coming back to Arcade Comedy Theater either for the beta stage next month or one of their Blue Light special shows. So as an indirect competition to J Russ, I'll let the people decide. Once I get some more details, I'll be able to let you know. But so far, I'll let the people decide.
All right, Jay, man. As always, it's a
huge
pleasure.
Man. Thank you.
I'll hit you. I don't want to bug you too much, but I'm going to hit you up. We'll try to get the dating game.
Yeah,
get you back
I'm
here
going
for
to be
that.
here for that. I'm definitely going to be here for that.
Please let him be there.
I need to work on some bigger venues, and we'll get some more comedy shows rolling and stuff like that.
Let's do it.
It's awesome always to have you. You sticking around for the Friday show?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to close this show out, and then we're going to come back and do the Friday show. We got Eric Nesby coming in. I got a couple plugs before we go. Idiot Radio Holiday Extravaganza on Ice 2.0, Saturday, December 9th, 8 p.m. It's the Double D Show is going to get their trophies for winning Best Podcast.
Nice. Good times.
Eggnog Chug Challenge. We're going to recreate Big Mike's world record where he's the world's tallest human Christmas tree. We're going to have some games and prizes for the crowd, and we're just going to hang out and drink. And then Wednesday, what's Wednesday's date? The 6th, 5th? 6th. Wednesday the 6th.
Yes.
I got Matt Light coming in, a special Wednesday edition of the Double D Show, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get the podcast at Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker, YouTube, and my favorite, iHeartRadio. It's the Double D Show. Guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming in. Thank you to the Brookline Pub, 734 Brookline Boulevard, for all they do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to be here Wednesday because it's 50-cent tacos and
Nice.
pizza. So
Oh, nice.
I may not start my diet till Thursday.
There you go.
All right, we're going to get out of here.
What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
It's the Double D Show.